done anything. Like, you are literally weird, bro. Like, you lost to a 40-year-old dude that was fucking, dude, I'll give it to him. He knocked another dude out, but he did, like, you lost that fight and they saved it for you. And then continues to do it and then says we're gonna fight, and because I'm ready to beat his ass at this point.
Bring on Rolly. You know, he part of PBC. We already ran it once with PBC. I need to get my get back. I'm gonna beat Rolly, and we're gonna have that.
Done anything like that, bro? You are really strange. You lost to a 40-year-old man named underscore dude. I'll give it to him. He knocked out another man, but he did it because you lost that fight, and they saved it for you. Then he goes on to say, we're going to fight because I'm ready to beat his at this point. Bring on Ree. You know that he parted ways with PBC, so I need to get my win back. Ahead of their fight, Ryan Garcia has made his feelings about Rolly Romero quite evident. He dismisses Romero's skills and claims that the fight will be lopsided in his favor. Ryan Garcia has been verbally attacking Rolly Romero nonstop, making scathing remarks about Romero's skills and prior performances. He has boldly claimed his dominance.
I just pray to God, try to see where he was guiding me. And it just led me to Dallas, led me to Derek, and I pursued it. And I'm here now, and I feel good. I feel, you know, like it's like his family, like it's a bond. So I'm hungry, man. That's why I'm here every day training. I didn't even know this was happening, but I came to train with Derek. And like I said, it's a blessing. Happy to be part of the team. I'm improving, getting better.
Highlighting his quickness and preparedness as being unrivaled by Romero's approach. Ryan has called attention to what he perceives to be exaggerated excitement around his adversary by dismissing Romero's record as mediocre.
All right, fight fans, follow along real quick, and then I'll show you the original tweet by Turki Alalshikh. But this guy is doing his best to make boxing great again. He just tweeted out that he wants on the same card in October, I know it's months away, Ryan versus Devin rematch, Ennis versus Tio, and then the winners will fight each other, and the losers will fight each other in February. Here's that tweet. And you can read it with me word for word. It is easy, fight in May, then the big rematch in October, and on the same card, we'll try Teo against Boots, then the winner against the winner, loser against loser in Feb. Need to discuss with our partners Top Rank and Matchroom, and Golden Boy and PBC. Come on! Gotta give him an A for effort. We'll see if it goes down.
I simply asked God to show me where he is leading me, and he finally led me to Dallas, who then led me to Derek. I followed his lead, and now I'm here and I feel good. It's like a bond, like family. So I'm hungry, man, which is why I come here every day to train with Derek. I had no idea this was happening, but I'm grateful to be a part of the team, and I'm getting better in a surprising turn of events. Officially, Isaac Pippo Cruz has withdrawn from his scheduled bout with Ryan Garcia in May 2022. Okay, fight fans, follow along quickly. After that, I'll show you the original tweet from Turki Alalshikh, who is trying his hardest to bring boxing back to its glory. He recently tweeted that he wants to be on the same card in October, which is months away, along with Ryan versus Devin and Andis versus Tio. The winners will then face each other in February, and the losers will face each other, word for word. It's going to be a simple fight in May, followed by the big rematch in October. On the same card, we'll try to pit the winner against Boots and the winner against the loser in February. We need to talk to our partners, Top Rank in the Matchroom, Golden Boy, and PBC.
You're at 140 pounds. People are saying Ryan Garcia.
Look at it, man. I want it to happen. The boxing world wants it to happen. I hope Brian and his team wants it to happen.
Right.
And if everybody wants it to happen, let's make this shit happen.
Now, what do you think of him teaming up with Derek James and Errol Spence? You know, he's stablemates with Errol Spence. Now he has a new trainer, Derek James. How do you feel about that?
I'm sorry to say it, but that's kind of a downgrade because, I mean, he was with Eddie Reynoso. I mean, what's Derek James going to teach Ryan? I mean, it's not his style.
Well, he's got Errol Spence looking crispy, you know what I mean?
But it's not his style.
Right, so you don't think...
And Ryan Garcia is Mexican.
So what, you don't think Derek James could train a Mexican? I'm sure he can. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he has. What about training with Errol Spence, training with another elite fighter like that, you know, day in and day out?
He was training with Canelo. And Canelo is the best fighter in the world.
So we'll see if it goes down. Cruz, who is presently training for his fight against Angel Fierro in February, voiced worries about overcommitting and said it was foolish to agree to another high-stakes event when he wasn't feeling his best. Fans are disappointed by this decision because the two teams' game is widely anticipated. But Cruz's choice shows a practical attitude by putting his emotional and physical health first. Preparedness for upcoming fights after Cruz's departure rally, Rolando Romero has taken advantage of the chance to face Ryan Garcia in the ring. Fans have long wanted to see these two rivals due to their years-long personal and professional animosity. Fans want to witness this bout because Romero, who is known for his brazen manner and self-assured trash talk, has repeatedly called out Garcia. Romero said, "Ryan has been avoiding me."
I think Ryan and Rolly is a complete. The best fight in that fight is the trash talk, and they do it at the press conference. That's it. Devin Haney against Jose Ramirez, not a bad fight. It's definitely a good comeback fight, but this is to get back in the ring. You know, I wouldn't call it a tune, but it's just you getting back in there type of fight. You know what I mean? And Martin Bakoli against F.A. Japa, it's same. You know, F.A. has one good punch. But Martin Bakoli is expected to destroy F.A. Japa.
But now there's no running. His will to defeat Garcia has made this replacement fight much more intriguing. People are stating that you weigh 140 pounds. Ryan Garcia. Let's make this happen if everyone wants it to. Look at it, man. I want it to happen. The boxing world wants it to happen. I hope Ryan and his staff want it to happen, now that he has a new trainer. What do you think of him joining forces with Derek James and Errol Spence? You know that he has stable mates with each of them. How do you feel about Derek James? I'm sorry to say it, but that's kind of a downgrade because, well, he was with Eddie Rosa. What is Derek James going to teach Ryan? It's not his style, but he has Errol Spence looking crispy.
Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero is going to be a big event. And sadly, it may destroy Devin Haney's and Lomachenko's destroy their numbers. People love knockouts. And you know Rolly Romero versus King Ryan Garcia, there's going to be a knockout. And either way, if Rolly Romero were to knock out Ryan Garcia, that would be hysterical. Ryan Garcia, he knocks out Rolly Romero, he becomes like this superhero. Because the whole Tony Weeks, Barroso thing, okay, the press conference would be crazy. Don't forget, Rolly Romero versus Gervonta Tank Davis, before the Ryan Garcia fight, that was his biggest fight. He made for the biggest pay-per-view draw for Gervonta Tank Davis. He's going to do the same. But don't forget, Gervonta Tank Davis, him versus King Ryan Garcia, did make history. And both of them were in the ring that night. So people want to see how Ryan Garcia looks coming back.
So you don't think so? Ryan Garcia is Mexican. So hold on, you don't think Derek James could train a Mexican? I'm sure he can. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he has. What about training with Errol Spence? He was training with Canelo every day, and Canelo is the best fighter in the world, Rolly. Romero has voiced doubts about Ryan Garcia's capacity to change while being trained by Derek James. Romero asserted that Ryan, a Mexican fighter with a distinct style, is unsuited to Derek James' style and that he cannot learn anything from him. Romero thinks he has the advantage over Garcia because he takes pride in his unconventional approach and power punches. While Devin Haney's fight against Jose Ramirez is a good matchup, it feels more like a comeback fight.
I want Rolly's, to be honest. I mean, I feel like it's a fun fight. He's a, aggressive, crazy dude. Lead up will be crazy. Yeah, and I want that, I mean, he has a title, technically. But yeah, let's do it. Just, I don't know if you have a real injury or not, but heal that shit. Heal that beat your ass.
Is it gonna happen? Like, do you want it to happen?
I shall see.
You shall see?
I shall see.
Yeah? What do you make of him skipping the Haney fight for a fight with Cruz?
No opinion on that. No opinion on that either. Yeah.
So what happens in a fight between you guys? How do you beat Ryan?
Not necessarily a tune-up fight, but more about getting back in the ring and regaining momentum. Ryan and Rolly bring their competitive energy to the fight, with the trash talk being the highlight, especially during the press conference. The best part of the fight, in my opinion, is when Ryan and Roy trash talk during the press conference. Dion versus Jose Ramirez isn't a bad fight. It's undoubtedly a good comeback fight, but this isn't just a fight to get back in the ring. I wouldn't call it a tune, but it's just you getting back in there. You understand what I mean when I say that Martin Boley is aiming to smash Cafe.
You never heard of more dummy that literally went from the main event to a fucking random ass pay-per-view card nobody's gonna watch and fumbled a bag of like $20 million plus to fight for fucking peanuts. You've never heard that. And I'm the clown. You're a real life dummy. And everybody knows Rolly's is just a straight goofball. He's just a goofy goober. Like, he's a goofy goober, bro. Have you seen that SpongeBob episode? Or it's a movie. He's a goofy goober. He's nothing's cool about him, bro. Wears weird fur coats and just walks around like he really got it like that. Bro, you don't got it like that. You got a mouthpiece on you for sure, but I got a better one because I got everything backing me, bro. You've never even done anything. Like, you are literally weird, bro. Like, you lost to a 40-year-old dude that was fucking, dude, I'll give it to him. He knocked another dude out, but he did, like, you lost that fight and they saved it for you. And then Mayweather gifts you a title. You don't have a real title. Like, it's all fabricated.
But FA has one really good punch. AJ, though, some doubt his status as a four king because he hasn't won a major title. Ryan Garcia has made a name for himself in boxing with a sizable fan base and recognition.
I take Floyd's counsel in a way.
Yeah.
I mess up. People would bash me for it. Okay, I'll take the heat.
That falls out. Rolly uses my name. I don't even like saying his name. I'm gonna call him Rolly Oli, Poly Schmoly. You know what I mean? I don't like saying his name because he's been using my name to build himself up since we were sparring back in 2016. You understand this man is famous for sparring me? And then continues to do it and then says we're gonna fight, and because I'm ready to beat his ass at this point. Let me just go get rid of this weirdo. Right? Look at this weirdo. That's a weirdo. Why are you doing this? Just put a fucking shirt on. Great, you have abs. We all do. Well, at least some of us. Hello. Weirdo, okay? He's just a very obnoxious kid. And at the end of the day, I was ready to just end it, right? Because I'm getting ready for a fight when I spar this guy, right? He's super big at this point. He's way bigger than me. I'll give it to him. He has punching power. I know this. My bad. Let me just wipe this off. I know this. So the first time we spar, I'm moving around the ring. Okay, let's take his power away. Blah, blah, boom. Again, mind you, I'm still young. I'm still learning my craft. But anyways, and he still learned his craft. He started boxing late, whatever. It's a fight at the end of the day. I know what I have to do. I start boom, 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 move around, boom, boom. He's like, he hits me up like, you were running the whole time. I said, say less. I'll see you tomorrow. I go spar him. I said, I stand right there. I'm beating his ass the whole time. He caught me with a shot, made it look really worse than it was. I grab him, boom, boom, boom. We're fighting, boom, boom, boom. It's a sparring match, who cares? Anyways, he makes a whole edit about it.
As one of the biggest names in the sport, second only to Canelo, his marketability and popularity are undeniable, though opinions about Ryan vary. Some respect his accomplishments in boxing. Even while not everyone is a fan or a critic, he still attracts attention and maintains his position in boxing despite others' disinterest, especially in his personal life.
I don't know. He apologized for it. You guys think that's really an apology? I don't know. Y'all think he apologized for real? You think that actually means something? I mean, he did say some crazy shit. Bring somebody back from the dead and kill him again. Like, what? But you can say sorry about that, right? Can you say sorry about that?
That's my problem.
Bruh, I'll kill somebody if they were any color or any of that. But to say something as hateful as killing somebody? That's a little odd, don't you think?
Are you saying that's something you can't come back on?
I want to take that one back, man. You can. There's no way. You don't accidentally. And I know, I bet he feels like a fucking dumbass now, but I mean, maybe you should go hop out the alcohol and the Percocets.